Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. This one is just showing you some new products that I have got, which I haven't tried this before. Now, everyone I've tried before for the foundation is either been the stick or it's been the liquid or it's been the spray on. This one is actually my brand new one. Came in this box. It's by Younique. It's called Sable Younique Touch Pressed Powder Foundation. This is the box for it, which you can see the back of it, and lovely mirror. You've got your powder, and obviously it opens up like that. So I've never, as you can see, I've never used this. As you can see how wonderful it's in the actual packaging, how nice it looks. I mean, I think it just looks so fabulous. Anyway, this is gonna be my first time doing this, so please bear with me, because I've had to, in that first year of joining Younique, I had to learn how to put on makeup. It wasn't exactly the most easiest things. I had to teach myself by watching videos and other people and learning. So I've never ever put on a powdered one. It's quite a darkish colour actually. I've never put on this powdered one before, and like I said, I've put on these stick ones where you rub it onto your face. Put on the liquid ones where you can either squirt it onto your face or you dribble it onto your face, or the spray one. This one is the powdered one. I don't think it's not the loose powder. This one's the pressed powder. So again, like I said, this one's the darker one. So here goes. Let's see how this turns out. If it turns out to be okay, then that's fine. But it might. I think I'm gonna use. Now, I'm not exactly very keen on that brush or that pad, shall I say. I'm actually going to stick with using this. I mean, I can see right now it's actually really blotchy. So I'm just going to use my Younique brush, which is the Kabuki brush. Since I've never put on this one before. Now this one is the pressed powder, and the other one is the loose powder, and I'm gonna have to get used to having to put this on. Now, obviously, if you do not want this to go all over your clothes or anything like that, now, I might find this easier putting this on directly from the actual brush, because it's not easy to tell this way, especially when I don't have a good mirror. I mean, I look really seriously dark right now, so I think what I've done is I've bought too dark of a, maybe too dark of a powder. Maybe I haven't. Maybe it's just the fact that because of the way I've gone and put it on, because I've put too much. It's because I put too much on when I first did it. I know I wanted a bit darker, and obviously they wanted us to try out some different colours. So that's what I'm doing, is trying out some different colours. And I've got a darker colour for a change. So I'll just see how that goes. Right, well there you go. So far I've now just filled in the rest of that. And in my opinion, using this, I didn't like using this. Maybe I used too much of it. Maybe I need to use it a little bit better. But to me, personally, myself, I'm not so keen on the thought of using this too much. This one is the pressed powder, so maybe I think I'm gonna have to try the loose powder and see how that goes. But I will advise that you make sure that you put it into your ears, down your neck, maybe around as far as you can go, so that you don't get any lines or anything like that. And make sure it's always in your hairline. So for me to set that now, I'm going to use is this here. Okay. So that now will set it, and now that will not, basically will not move that now. Right, I'm just going to put my phone on charge. Right, so this, by the way, is my next favourite thing. Ever since I have gone and used this, okay, ever since I've gone and used this is actually the eyelash primer. Ever since I've used it, I haven't lost any eyelashes at all. Not one eyelash. It fixes them in really well. Whatever there is that is loose, it will attach it back in. Don't ask me how, I don't know. And it also fixes any dead ones. And the great thing about it as well is it can also, when you call it in, put your eyelashes in any direction you want. So before you put on your Epic mascara, okay, this will basically put it into any position that you want it to go in. So there's absolutely no need at all for any false eyelashes. Oops. Yeah, and that's another thing I tend to do, which I don't mean to do. Put my eyes out. How long do you leave that in for? You leave it in for about 30 seconds or so. Give yourself a little bit of... So anyway, you can choose either, in these Epic mascaras, you can either choose the waterproof mascara, or you can just choose the normal one. By the way, this one here, which is the nice purple one, okay, it's actually called the Unique Celebration mascara. Or you can use this one here, which is your normal Epic Unique mascara, but in waterproof, okay. Or you've got, like I said, this one here, which is your normal one. Right, so what I'm going to do is, because it's night time and I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to put on this normal Epic mascara, which is called the Celebration. Hopefully I can do this without poking my eyes out. You can start at the bottom and then work your way up so that it covers from all the white, and then go halfway in your lashes. So go halfway in your lashes, shake it a little bit, turn it a little bit so it goes into, because your hairs are basically going into like a brush, and then come out like you're brushing it. Yes, I keep catching it, so I'm not a makeup artist or anything like that, but I'm getting used to knowing about makeup, especially with working with Younique. There are odd little tricks to knowing how to get off your mascara from underneath your eye, but I think that one's going to have to be for another time. Right, so there you go. I've just put on a little bit of the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put on some more colours. So that is the one I've gone and put on. Now normally I would put on, say, an eye primer or something like that, but I'm not doing that tonight. So with a smaller brush, I'm going to now go for, so I went then for Trusty. So I'm going to go now for a bit darker, called Cynical, and I'm going to try it along the bottom of the actual lash, just the top of my eyelashes I mean, sorry. Just the top of it. Just there. And then lightly with the blending brush, blend it in just lightly. You don't need to do a heavy load, because we always say little is more. Since it's that tiny little bit there, would have to be a tiny little bit, wouldn't it? Right, so the colour I've gone in with now is called Conspicuous. Is this very brightish colour. Might look probably dark to you, but I've gone in with this brush here, which has got a bit of a curve on it. I'm doing both sides of it. Then I'm closing my eyelid, getting hold of the curve in like a certain diagonal way, and then just slightly with a bit of a line, just going slightly over the top with it. Right, so there we go. I've just put it slightly underneath my eyes as well, and like I said, a nice line over the top of it. I'm gonna see what these colours are in here. Right there. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not these colours would look right with the ones So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up. These colours, unfortunately, so I'm going to go for this colour here, which is called Alive. So what I'm going to do is, with another one of my brushes, go into that one, just the corner of it, I don't know how well it's going to go in, so right now I'm just this seems to be going in quite well. Right, so now I have actually then is with that colour there, I've gone in slightly the corners there, both sides. Then I went slightly just under my eyebrows there, and then what I've gone and done is with this pink one here, which is called Gifted, I've gone right into the very corners of both of my eyes there. So what I'm going to do now is, because I've also got some slightly darkness underneath there, I'm going to go in with this one, just so that I can basically cover that up a little bit, and I cannot seem to find my tools for that, so I'm going to go back and use the Unique tool for this. So that we can cover up anything that has come loose, and any darkness that is basically underneath the eyes that need to be basically covered up, which with makeup you can do pretty much okay with. It comes down to it. And then, if you wanted to, with your brush again, you can basically go over it again, which is really good with makeup, because you can do that with makeup. Right, I did put some lipstick on before I started this video, but this is actually one of my favourite ones. Now, my favourite lipsticks used to be Splash lipsticks. It's these ones now. This one is called Swagger. I can't remember the exact name of the lipstick, but my daughter's gone and ruined it. So there you go.